That was a brilliant snow job. The judge bought every word.
Livia, I meant every word.
Right.
I did. I'm not a monster. I know that this is difficult for you to believe, but when you said those things about Jamal, that hurt me to hear that my son went through that.
So what are you going to do to make it better?
A lot. I'm not the enemy here, and I appreciate everything that you have done for him. I can't tell you. I don't think I realized until today just how much I owe you, but I freely admit that I do owe you. You have been a gift to Jamal.
And now you have decided you want to just take that gift away.
No, Livia, that's not true. The last thing I want to do is cut you out of Jamal's life. Just because he leaves your house doesn't mean it has to be goodbye. You're still going to be friends. You're going to be close friends. And Terrence can come by anytime he wants.
Maybe you just don't get it. You know, Jamal has been shuffled from home to home to home. He finally found a place he feels secure with a family, and you're just going to come in and take it all away.
No, Tom, I do get it. That's one of the reasons I'm doing this. I want to get him where he's going to stay. He's been a ward of the state for too long. And look, this is a whole new beginning for Jamal. Actually, it's a new beginning for both of us. You know, I want to try to give the boy a sense of security.
He has a sense of security with us.
I know that, Livia, but he's going to be more secure with his own father.
What about love? You can try and convince Jamal that he's a chip off the old block forever, but that doesn't mean that he's going to trust you or he's going to be happy.
Tom, look, love doesn't happen overnight, all right? I know that. But I'm his real father, okay? That's got to count for something.
What makes you anybody's idea of a real father?
Sure you're not hungry? We got brownies. Like I could sit around and eat brownies, waiting for them to lock me up with McIntyre. What else can you do? Do what I do best. Run like crazy. Where are you gonna go? Far away from Mr. Large and in charge McIntyre. What about school and stuff? You don't have any money. Don't sweat it. I got ways. Like what? Like I hung out in Mom and Dad's basement before I got to know them? I won't starve. So, what are you gonna do? Break into someone's house and hide out? You know anybody that wouldn't notice me? No. Some friend you are. We are friends. Okay. Then you're gonna help me or what?
What have you done now? What new crime are you accusing me of? Am I on the 10 most wanted list yet?
Haven't you had enough yet?
Terrence, what are you doing here? I wanted to tell you in private.
Tell me what?
She's trying to charge me with larceny or maybe kidnapping.
Give me a break, okay? I didn't want it to turn out this way.
What did you do, Julia?
Make a real stretch and try to be honest.
Okay, back off. Julia's changed her statement.
Now what? Not only did I hate the mugger, I took a swipe at your ugly face, too. That can be arranged.
I didn't see you hit anyone, okay? I'm sorry. I came down here and told Derek exactly what happened. I did lie. I lied about the whole thing. I can't believe I did it. I mean, I know that sounds lame, but really, I mean, it's just really weird. I don't know why I did it. It's not me. I'm not a liar. I've been miserable.
You've been miserable? Poor baby. My whole life was trashed. Sorry if I'm not overflowing with sympathy.
I should have said something when it happened, before you were suspended. I really am sorry.
It wasn't an accident. It didn't just slip out of your mouth. You stood right there and called me a criminal. I'm sorry. It doesn't cut it.
Look, I took it back, okay? I signed a statement. Derek has it.
It's right here.
Are you waiting for a thank you? I'd like to slap your silly face. I ought to sue the pants off of you for character defamation.
I deserve it.
Oh, you deserve far worse.
Terrence, please say something.
How could you? Huh?
If I could take it all back, I would. If I could go back and change things.
You can't.
But I did change things, Terrence. I came here and I told the truth to fix things. That's all I wanted. Please forgive me.
You mean to tell me the only thing standing in the way of my bride's perfect wedding is one tenant? Piece of cake.
She's perfectly happy at Cortland Manor. I tried to buy her out.
Yeah, she won't budge. She's as stubborn as a rusty pump handle.
Just about as cordial, too.
Yeah, Palmer gave it his best shot. I'm telling you, our apartment gets smaller and smaller every time I hit the mall.
Well, there's simply no other question. I mean, we got to get the manor back and do it soon. After all, there's the May wedding around the corner with our name on it.
Well, I don't think we really need to get crazy about this now, do we?
Now, honey, you deserve the most beautiful wedding in the whole wide world.
Amen.
Well, the gazebo is beautiful, and I would love to use it, but it's not the only reason why. It's something about Cortland Manor that's just, I don't know, it's very symbolic of my family. I mean, Will and I saw that place first, and we just were blown away, you remember, and Lainey and David got married there. You know, the symbolism is very important.
Well, can't we just kick that old broad out on our keister?
I'd do anything to make this come true for you.
Really? Anything?
Excuse me, here we are. Chicken. For you. I hope you like it.
Well, you could sneak Dawn past a rooster easier than my chicken past these lips.
The green specks certainly look familiar.
Thieves, we have been robbed.
One night of unprotected sex doesn't make anyone a real father, Alec. You have to put a little more time into it. It's a title you have to earn.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Save it. I heard your speech, and maybe you won over the judge, but frankly, it turned my stomach. Because it was all about one thing. It was all about you. How all of this is going to affect you, and how becoming a father is going to change your life. You still haven't thought about what's going to happen to Jamal. You know, he has needs, too.
I know that. Look, I'm going to get a big place.
He doesn't need a bigger place. He needs someone he can trust. He needs someone he can look up to. He needs someone to teach him right from wrong.
Well, obviously, you don't think I fit the bill.
For Jamal's sake, I hope to hell you do. But frankly, all I see is a man who is desperate to ease his conscience, and all Jamal represents to you is a reminder of your failure with Janine.
You're wrong about all of this.
You know, Alec, there's nothing in this world that you can do to make it up to her. Dead women cannot appreciate noble gestures, no matter how grand, no matter how well-intentioned they may be. You cannot just decide to become a father for Janine's sake. Not everyone is cut out to be a parent.
I think that I have what it takes.
Oh, yeah, right. And if you give it your best shot and ruin a little boy's life just to make a point that should have been made a dozen years ago, that is wrong. So don't you stand here and thank me and Livia for all we've done for you, because we love that boy. And we did everything for him to make his life comfortable enough so he could smile again, to bring a little happiness into his life. And it took a lot of work, it took a lot of patience, and it took a whole lot of love. And now you come along and you're just going to rip it all away. Well, you walked out of Janine's life, and you broke her heart. So help me. So help me, you better not do the same thing to Jamal.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
He's not alone.
I was really hoping that we could work this out for Jamal's sake.
For Jamal's sake. Come on, Tom. Jamal is waiting for us.
I'll be in touch.
Said it before, I'm saying it again, it's a crime. You again. What the hell do you want?
Maybe this isn't the best time, but At least I have you all to myself. You're such a busy man these days.
You got ears? You hear what these people are going through?
Well, yes, I heard, but
But no buts. You want me, you make an appointment, you talk to my secretary.
I don't think you recognize me.
Oh, yes, I do. You're the dame from the office. Now stop following me around. Back off, give me some space. You got that, comprende? Talk about being pushy.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Trevor. Good manners never were your strong suit.
Yeah. Is it all furnished? Good. When will it be ready to move in? Great, great. All right. Listen, yeah, thank you very much. I'm sure my son and I will be more than satisfied. Okay.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's all yours.
No, I don't need the phone. You looked like you needed a fan in there. I just wanted to give you my support. I mean, the Cudahy's, they weren't even listening to you. But I was, and you know what I heard? I heard a father declaring his love for his son. That judge knows what he's doing. Birth parents have certain rights. You can't fool with that, Bond. You're doing the right thing.
Well, thanks for the vote of confidence. I gotta go. I got a lot of shopping I have to do.
For your son?
Yeah, he's gonna need a million things. I wish I knew what.
Well, maybe I could help you. I used to work with children at a nearby prison.
Prison?
As a volunteer, of course. You know, I was with this club, and that was their #1 cause. And so, maybe we could have a cup of coffee. I could make you a list.
Thanks, but I'm not in a very social mood right now.
Listen to me. Of course you're not. You don't want advice from a perfect stranger. I mean, this is well, it's not a day in the mall. It's a very personal time for you. The choices you make now are going to affect you and your son the rest of your life. But he's your flesh and blood. Just use your instincts. I'm sure you'll do the right thing. Good luck.
Wait a minute. This has really been one of those days. Was I rude?
Don't worry about it. I know you've got a lot on your mind. I can't even imagine the thoughts that are going through your head, but, well, just do the right thing with your son. I mean, you're finally getting a chance to be a father.
Is it too late to change my answer?
About the coffee?
Yeah, how about it? How about on me?
I'd love to.
Okay. I'll tell you.
Now, you're absolutely certain you did not give this recipe to anybody else?
Does Lacey's tell Gimbals?
There's the batter thief himself, Vern McKay.
Well, let's see what I can do. Excuse me.
Tad, no.
Excuse me, Mr. McKay?
How could I help you?
Well, that all depends. You are the Vern McKay, the manager of this establishment?
Is there a problem?
I'm not sure yet. Let me introduce myself. My name is Thaddeus James. I represent the law firm of Mertz, Kravis, and Revel. We represent the Cluck Cluck Chicken Shack Franchise Corporation. Perhaps you've heard of us. Pleased to meet you.
And you? How can I help you?
Well, quite frankly, sir, you can taste this chicken.
I've tasted our chicken.
Quite humorous, sir. No, honestly, humor me, please.